Hello, Leo. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. So this reading is going to be for the sign of Leo, and this is for any Leo placement that you have, so it could resonate with any of those placements. Also, energies can reverse, so even if I'm talking about you, this could actually be about someone else. And if you're interested in a private reading, all the information is in the description box below. So for the sign of Leo, what is going on for Leo? We have the Eight of Emotions. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. We have the Ace of Voices. Death card. Two of Voices. Queen of Cups. So let's see what's going on here. There's something that you're not sure about. This, for some, is having to do with travel. There's something that you're not sure about on the other side of something, but you leave it as there's like an ending or a transition. You leave something as a transition in some way. I'm noticing like these transitions that are happening here. You leave something as a transition, you let it be, and it's not exactly like you're not fighting with something. You're very supportive of the situation, or you feel very strongly about the situation, and yet I'm hearing no answer, or you're closing the door to something. You're not answering someone. There has yet to be an understanding about something. For some of you, I feel like this is like not having the answer yet to what you're waiting on hearing. For some of you, you're dealing with a highly emotional person who is leaving something and who's just checking out, basically. As there has yet to be an understanding. Something seems closed, and it feels like it's kind of going in a circle where there's nothing to draw from. However, there is there is like a comical side of, I feel like, you, where you're like, oh well, this is how we're doing this, or this is what we're doing today. But you're leaving the door closed. You don't know yet. We have the Three of Voices in reverse. This has to do with something that heals, healing over something that, yeah, well, this is part of the process, is healing. And you're not sure also how someone can see something that is something to do with like seeing something that you're saying mentally or doing mentally, like there's a mental stimulation that's taking place. That has to do with healing, that isn't understood. Like this person doesn't know that you are doing this, or that you can because I'm noticing that she can see something, and it has to do with like the way that you're thinking about something. And it's like a double check. Like I also now notice how she's looking down into the puddle. And it's like a double check, like, oh, well, did you know that this will help you? So there's someone that's coming in to help you. I also feel like you're helping another person. It's something that you don't see or you don't notice. It has to do with, it could be like, yeah, travel at the same time, but let's see what else. We have the Temperance in reverse. Someone gets a little bit nervous about this, or surprised. I would say surprised. Taken back or taken a little bit off guard by whatever this is. But there is a pleasant experience with the person. Let's see. I feel like you're very thankful. Also thankful that someone leaves something without pushing the envelope. Seven of Voices. Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, leaving something kind of like without making it, it's like closing the door to something. Closing the door to a fence is what I just heard. There's someone who wants attention. Who doesn't necessarily know how to get it from someone who is focused elsewhere. Not necessarily, though. It feels like something, like you look outside and there's like a something. Okay, this could be pets for some of you. Someone is, okay, let's just continue. We have the Muse of Materials, and I think that was in reverse. So this is a path that one isn't yet sure of. Yeah, I think that there is certainty, but I think that there's like it's just the guidance is, it's not even the guidance, it's just like the way that it's going is kind of off kilt, or a little bit side, like a little bit off, a little bit out of balance, if that makes sense. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like you get tired of something and you leave it. You have the Page of Emotions. You're maintaining a kind spirit, and I heard your invitations are subtle. There is this subtle way of communicating. I heard through a glass door, but there's a subtle way of communicating that you might notice, but you're not quite motivated. Like it feels like you feel like giving up in a kind of way. We have the Muse of Voices. Oh, that was Materials. This is Voices. Okay, I think this one was like sideways. So there's kind of just a merry-go-round. It kind of feels like that way with Cancer too. Um, and I'm not sure why it's coming out like that. You are avoiding to be too emotional, or someone around you is avoiding to be too emotional. You have the Strength in reverse. Okay, so a little bit of ego swallowing, swallowing of the pride, not ego swallowing. Muse of inspiration in reverse. There's so many, your path might be blocked. Like your path literally might be blocked, and then it takes a different turn. I feel like you just leave it because you know that that's the best way to handle the situation. The Fool in reverse. Yeah, you're not taking any major steps here. I feel like there's something you'll go back and check though. Like I do feel like you'll go back and check something. Something about this has you feeling uncertain, but you know there's a different direction to take. So that's a positive thing. So we have the Star. Yeah, it's like your hope is restored because you find that there's more than one way to get through a situation, and there's a different way to go through a situation. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So you're definitely busy. Nine of Wands. Yeah, so there's something, you're on guard a little bit. The Moon. Something feels like it's confusingly empty in a way, like you missed an opportunity. This could be with your work. We have the Emperor, the Sun, Justice. Yeah, you know what to do and what not to do. I feel like this has you letting go of like certain things and being open to new possibilities. Yeah, for sure. Being open to new possibilities and letting go of what, as they say, doesn't serve us anymore. You're trusting, I feel like this is a trust thing. Like you're trusting the path and how this challenges your mind. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. You could be around someone who's very busy. The Devil. Yeah, I feel like you're making this work for yourself in some way. Like you're somehow making this work. And it is working. It's just like it's a process. It takes the steps that it's taking. There's someone who waits outside of a door for you. But you don't necessarily notice. There's something being restored there where you didn't see. Okay, Leo, that's what I'm getting. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope this has made sense, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye.